Okay, let's move on to Hammer. And we've got one video, 4 audio. Create new timeline using selected bin. Hammer. 4 audio tracks. Create. And zoom out. Good. The hammer has no audio attached to it. And we've got this is a vocal track of somebody saying, "Welcome, stranger." And it's kind of leaning toward the gaming world, so I liked it. And now I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to stay in the edit page this time. Let's see if we are going to do that. I'll bring these volumes down a little bit. That looks loud. So let's just, for now, let's just I'm grabbing all of those audio clips. I'm just pulling them out momentarily. I just want to see what we have here. All right, very cartoonish, very gamey. Thor's hammer or something like that. And it's got a lot going on there.
Well,
so, and then I've got...
Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
All right, I like that. So I wonder if that's going to be... Ooh.
Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Okay. We could make this fit by cutting it up and just get rid of those little gaps. We might just make it. Let's try. So let's, I made 3 razor cuts there. All right, grabbed my razor tool and I just went in there and cut it. And now I can pull these in a little bit. And hopefully I'm going to gain enough timeline. I forgot I got to make one more. Oh, how do you like them apples? I think we're going to be able to... Hey. Okay. Of course, we can't pull that out anymore. But we are so close. Okay, so we could do a fade from black is what we'll do.
Welcome, stranger.
Yeah, okay. So what else do I have here? I don't need this. He says it over and over again in like 3 different ways. So I'm just going to choose that one. You can choose whatever one you want. I'm going to hit delete and get rid of that. This is a ambient storm track. So let's see what that sounds like.
Sure. Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
So this blaster file is interesting because it's a Foley effect, and a Foley effect is when you take common everyday items and make sound effects with them. And there are professional Foley artists that work in the film industry, and they do everything from clapping coconuts together to make horse hoofs and door hinges squeaking and pouring water over sand or hitting a crowbar on concrete. They make those sounds in a sound studio, and they're called Foley effects. I made this with my class about about a year ago in Reading High School. And this is what I call the blaster sound. And the way we made this was we actually took a slinky, a toy slinky, stretched it out. We put a contact microphone on one end of the slinky, and then we pinged it with our finger, like our fingernail. We just hit it, and we got this cool sound. And then we get a couple of good ones near the end there too. Like that one. Yeah, those two are really good. So I think they're going to come in handy when the little embellishments happen on the video.
Welcome, stranger.
Like
You've just broken the access code to this game. A game.
There, I think those are going to fit. So let's do this. Let's bring that in to where that happens.
Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
I'm going to make a cut here. I think that one works. Boy, that blade tool is a little wonky. And I think I like these out here. Yeah, I think I like that one. So I think I'm going to bring this all the way out to here. I might have to change that up a little bit.
Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game
That one right there, I think.
in which your just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is.
And I do like that happening there. So I think I'll bring the blade in there. Pull this in a little bit.
It depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Actually, I'm going to try this.
And where the ultimate weapon is your mind. It's upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
And so I'm going to get the whoosh happening right at the very end there. Let's see if we can do that correctly.
Destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Okay, I think we should do the whoosh when it falls out.
And where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Yeah, I'm going to fine tune that a little bit more.
That weapon is your mind. Weapon is your mind.
Yeah, right there.
Weapon is your mind.
Now, let's zoom back out a little bit. Let's start from the beginning again.
Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Yeah, I think this is working.
Decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
And I think I want this to end abruptly. This space ambient storm there.
Where the ultimate weapon is your mind. Ultimate weapon is your mind. Ultimate weapon is your mind. Weapon is your mind.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Oops, zoomed out too far. And just close the media pool. Take a quick look at this. We've got this cool hammer cartoon happening.
Welcome, stranger. You've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your
That really works out well, that right there. Because that kind of is the fire coming in, and then this
game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
I'm going to call that good. You feel free to mess around with this a little bit more if you like to, but that is happening. That's a good one. When we come back, Jungle Run. See you in the next one.